That's a lot to take in, and a lot to do. So anyway, I am MegamanNG, and I welcome you to my monthly channel update for August 2019. I honestly don't have a title for this. I won't lie, I actually do not. And the reason being is that I don't really know what to expect. I don't. Because with everything that has happened this month, who knows what's going to go down. So yeah, why don't we get started on this, because I may as well just get it out of the way. First and foremost, July 2019 in review. And there's a lot that we did. We finished up Bridge to the Turnabout in the Ace Attorney trilogy, and given a big thank you to everyone who have shown their support for it. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. Meaning that now I can finally go on hiatus until the second trilogy drops. When that happens, expect more from me. And we also did a bunch of other games along the way. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, which I started, and I'll let you know I will be finishing it shortly. Hopefully, at least, because there's only 2 or so parts left until I finish the game. And then that's it, and then we'll be done. There was also Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. We already beaten the game 100%, and then we moved on to doing a series known as the Online Racer. Basically, it's a series where I do online races, and I do either good or bad, depending on how bad things turn out. And the first season has had a few hits and misses. With the second season, however, not so much. There's also Tiny Metal, Full Metal Rumble. I started doing a few parts of it, but for some reason I never got around to continuing it, because I only have about 2 hours to do before I have to unwind and eat and all that. My schedule is being out of whack, and I'm going to have to fix that. 100%. The next one was a game that didn't really take that long. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And I really had fun playing it. It was so much fun that I don't regret covering this game. Had a lot of fun with the premieres. I want to thank everyone who took the time to watch these. And hopefully when the DLC drops, they will be coming back. And the other game is Fire Emblem Three Houses. And it's a game that I know for sure I'm going to be spending a long time on. And when I mean a long time, I mean a very long time. The reason being is because this game is taking things to the next level. And I do mean really the next level. The next level because, wow, it's like borrowing elements from other games and leading up to this. So I've already started with the Black Eagles, and I'm going to be looking forward to covering as much as I can when I can. Because a game like this is going to take me a long time. I mean it, a long time. I only get 2 hours a day, and I want to make sure I get everything done. So if you're wondering what to come for August, it's going to come like this. The Online Racer Season 2, which I've started the first 2 episodes. They're going to be coming first thing tomorrow. Next is Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble. That's coming back. And I hope to make sure I get a few more missions in, because they take 30 to 40 minutes each, and I can get 3-4 videos done within the span of a day, and you guys get them. And the other one is Fire Emblem Three Houses. And considering how long those are, I will have to split each chapter into 2 parts. And considering I'm also doing New Game Plus, and I gotta repeat it again, it's gonna be tough as nails. And if you're wondering about the other 2 things, Sekiro and Kingdom Hearts 3, don't worry. I will do them when I can, when I'm able. It's just that, like I said, I'm one person who can only do so much. I can't even use my old iMac anymore without overheating. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Now, as for new playthroughs, this is actually going to be one of the most difficult choices I ever have to make. There are 3 that will possibly happen. The first is a definite, Astral Chain, a game made by Platinum Games that I'm so excited to covering. I am so excited to do this game that I can't stress enough how awesome it's going to be. And I really mean it. It's coming at the end of the month on August 30th, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. The second is Oninaki, and this is not a definite, but after the reception I got for the 2-part demo that I did, I'm hoping that I can be able to cover it. Hoping. And the third and last one is also not a definite. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. I will say this. Astral Chain is a definite, but one of the two is going to be skipped. Not because of reception and whatnot, because remember, I'm not Darkside Phil, but I'm just saying that one of these 2 is going to be skipped due to money reasons. I didn't make much this month and last month, but it's better than nothing in my honest opinion, so I want to leave this decision to you. There's going to be a straw poll link in the description below, so I look forward to hearing your feedback. And hopefully, once I get your feedback, yeah, my decision will be final by the mid-month update. And before I go on, yeah, I mentioned Fire Emblem Three Houses, and there is something that I caught on. You guys know that Darkseid skipped Fire Emblem Three Houses. He skipped it because he found out you can date women in the game. Yeah, you skip a game for a BS reason. Because you're dating virtual girls, and yet you're married to a horse of a wife. You, sir, are pathetic. This screenshot that you're seeing here of his tweet further proves it. I mean, good God, is it any wonder why he's so pathetic? And the only reason why I'm talking about this because I can't help but laugh. I've enjoyed Fire Emblem Three Houses, and a game like this is going to take me a really long time because there's like 4 different routes in the game, but all the more reason to enjoy it, right? I'm going to have fun with it, and I know you guys will too. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Feel free to laugh, ridicule, I don't really give a damn, because I got my work cut out for me. Especially with how I hate YouTube is nowadays, and there's going to be a YouTube talk about this. So yeah. The straw polls in the description on deciding which of the other you want to see me cover. Astral Chain is a definite, because I'm covering that. It's between Oninaki and Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. So I'm leaving that decision to you. And believe me, I'm not going to make an executive order or anything like that. Just going to leave that decision to you and all there is. Speaking of which, the all-in-one PC fundraiser has been dead in the water. It's as if no one wants to help. And yeah, if push comes to shove, I may as well just call it quits. Because no matter how much I tried letting people know about it, I feel as if either they don't want to or they don't care. That's okay. I'm not giving up, because I'm hoping to at least get like a new all-in-one PC, but my mother suggested that we get a new router at like $370. No, I'd rather get a new computer first. I don't really care about the new router. A new PC comes first for 2 reasons. 1, so that way I can write reviews again, and 2, so I can actually start writing documents and have it be business, because I cannot push this laptop to its limits. Even though this laptop has been good to me, and next month I gotta extend its warranty, I really don't want to push it too much. I really don't. So I'm pretty much left with not that much options. So yeah, if anyone wants to chip in and help out, links in the description below. It's not mandatory, but if you want to help out, feel free to do so. And if you do, you have my thanks. You've also been noticing that I've been uploading Beast Morphers review. Episode reviews of the Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Because the episodes came out in Australia, well, this gives me an obligation to review the show. And I've already reviewed episodes 9 through 15. Some of them have been late, some of them I've been trying my best, but at least I'm thankful to make sure that I get this all in. I'm hoping to make sure I get them all in on time, because I'd rather not want to wait for Nickelodeon with their dumb, idiotic scheduling. Their scheduling's pathetic, and we live in an age where we can actually watch anything, anywhere, at any time. That makes it a lot. As for Rise of the TMNT, they're on hiatus because there has been no new word of new episodes. Once episodes drop, expect them from me. Expect reviews to come in from me. Same with Beast Morphers, because by this point, I think we're at episode 15, and I think they're going to be like either up revealing the last few episodes, or they'll probably go on hiatus and reveal them later. Either way, I'm going to cover them, including the Halloween and holiday specials, due to some idiotic Nickelodeon guidelines. I hate those guidelines, and those guidelines need to go. Next up is YouTube Talk, and yeah, compared to last month, YouTube views have been dropping down. And if I were to compare the difference, because last month was around 223,000 overall the month, and then July was in 216,000, it's a 7K difference. And you want to know the worst part about this? It flatlined throughout the summer, because normally the summer they would go up. Not in this case. I don't know how. I actually do know, because PewDiePie is no longer #1 on YouTube, and since he was booted by the idiotic Biting T-series, yeah, that kind of took a hit for all of us gamers. Everyone has their opinions and all that, but it doesn't matter. This is from my experience, and I could be wrong. Not happening that YouTube has changed their algorithm yet again, which kind of caused a flatline, not to mention they're heavily pushing children's videos that are just absolutely terrible. What the heck, YouTube? What's your problem? I'm being dead serious. I'll post a link in the description to the article that you can find out for yourself. And if you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. Read it and see for yourself. Is it any wonder why I'm trying so hard to get people to support me on Patreon? So far, my Patreon has been rather dull, despite the fact that we got 1 new patron. And it's an old friend that's come back. And I'm happy that he's back, truthfully. Very happy that he's back. So yeah, now let's move on to the active commenter shoutouts. There's no donation shoutouts this time because there hasn't been anyone who hasn't donated yet, which is rather disappointing. But I'm hoping if there's someone who will, they will get a shoutout from me. As for active commenter shoutouts, no, remember the rules as follows. And if you want one, you gotta be active. I can't stress it enough. Though if you support me on Patreon via the bonus rule, it's automatic. So now let's get that out of the way. And last but not least, real talk. And this one's gaming related. WTF Activision. Yes, as YouTube user Young Yeah has put it, Activision done screwed up. I just found out recently that Activision had decided to include microtransactions on Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. And they did this a month after. A month after the game was released. A month after all the goodwill for the game was come and gone. Activision was like, okay, string the bait. They did it. I mean, seriously, Activision, if you had it in on day one, you know people would be angry to no extent. Right now, I'm angry, and for good reason, because I've devoted most of my channel, well, for more than a month, to this game. And you have the audacity to do that? That's really stupid of you. You would reward your employee with like so much money, yet you would fire 800 people, do underhanded tactics, and underhanded garbage. Is it any wonder why Bungie severed ties with you? Why they want nothing to do with you after what you did to Destiny 2? Is it any wonder why your company is right now in financial trouble? That most of your games are not meeting sales expectations? I feel like I want to rant about this, but I have a separate video talking about this, and it's going to come complete with Crash Night Team Racing footage. So that way you can see for yourself. You can see how I really feel about this, because I feel angry. I feel betrayed. I feel like you threw away your goodwill just so you can leech out money from your viewer base, from your fan base. You guys are pathetic. This is any wonder why people are boycotting your products, why your games don't sell well? Because of that. And I probably won't be buying any more Activision games ever again. Same for EA, but that's a topic for another day. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to just end this update here. If you have your own thoughts on the whole thing with Activision, let me know in the description below, and I will hear from you. I look forward to hearing from all of you. So yeah, I don't have much else to say. I got to get moving. I got work to do. So yeah, that's going to be it for this update. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. It all means a lot. The Patreon shoutouts will be coming up next, and they're going to change up a bit. So remember, if you would like to support this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. All it takes is $1 a month, and they only pay you once a month anyway. I only get paid by Patreon once a month. And plus, your support actually helps me and this channel in dark times. And hopefully by then I can be able to devote my time to getting, hopefully, an all-in-one PC. So that way I can get myself back on my feet. So that's about it. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. And one more thing. Tomorrow I'm going to a water park, so most of the uploads that you will be seeing are scheduled. Hope you all enjoy it, because truthfully, I need a day off. And being in my apartment all day recording videos has already driven me to a breaking point. No disrespect to anybody, but even a guy like me needs a break. But with YouTube, I can't take a break. I really can't. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.